Right, I got a powerful video here, people. Daily chart of Apple. I want to talk about I want to talk about a few key points before I talk about the new Apple plan that I did post on. But I want to explain what I said. So here, let's first talk about the first video, which was August the 3rd. Okay, and I'm going to explain what happened because only my followers would know this because they followed everything I said. So, anyways. On this day, I did post a video on StockTwits suggesting that 115 is a key pivot. 115 is a key pivot number, and I explained it in great detail, and I said it over and over again. Well, Apple it did start to playing around, but we actually closed just a little bit below. But that was only one day. There, I said it wouldn't last for long. So what does that mean? Well, a day or two is not long. Would you agree? That's what I was talking about. Something short. Well, let's see what happened here. Let's just see just how powerful that word is. What I just said on August the 3rd. So look at this. What did they do the next day? We closed at 115.40. Isn't that interesting? In fact, I made comments to my how this was whipping back and forth above 115. What did we do here? We closed above 115 again. What did we do here? We closed above 115. Did you follow? What did we do here? One night, strong bounce between this low to this point here. If it wasn't for this China thrown into the market, Apple would have probably hit my targets already. However, that's besides the point. So on this day here, I stated that Apple needed to hold 117.20, or basically where that simply meant to this. If it doesn't hold that, that's the exiting signal to exit. And I'll explain why. Because I expected this to test 115 again. Once we did even lower than that, then I knew I had to go to Plan B, which was the next key pivot numbers. But all my key pivot numbers played a role in this, and the other key numbers that I explained were 110.5 to 112, 110.50 to 1. Now look at this. Look where Apple gain key numbers this is, and as the market was going crazy down, how many negative things did I see? I said I can't wait to be right up on this, because it's like you're showing analysis that I like to see anybody come up and step to the plate like this, show analysis like this, because a true breakout trader can see things that most people cannot see. I can see bounce plays. I told everybody it's not here. It's not here derived. I'm going to reveal this. It's not derived from the daily, these calculated numbers. Yet look what this did. Even after the most negative market conditions possible were thrown at my idea, it still closed above 1. It's a success in itself that a person would have only made money. And let's take a look here. Let's go to Power Trigger Trade here. Let's see one of my followers, what they said. Great call, Sandro. Up 255% on the weeklies. 115 is looking for some strength towards. This is what I got a comment from. Okay, so there you have it, people. So now let's go to the Apple. Let's go to Power Plan Trades. So open this up. Okay, and this is what I posted one day. This Apple, and in this video, if you want to come inside, you can listen to these key pivot numbers were talked about in great detail about how we need to see it bounce these key numbers as an entry point, and I have to make an update, in which I did. So I already entered this stock lower. Some people may have done the 114. Some people had entered even lower based on my instructions, because it was very apparent. I mean, this was a plan. Well, most people were planning for Apple to drop. Most of those people got crushed. I'm pretty sure of it. Now, regardless, in my opinion, whether this works or not, it's a successful idea. As I talked about a 115 pivot point, strong bounces, and this did occur. And it's not what I usually do. I talk about breakout trades, but it's just to demonstrate analysis skills. I did this for a reason, people, to demonstrate Powerful analysis skills on the biggest stock in the world, on the most watched stock in the world. And to be wrong, well, it's not a good thing to be wrong such a thing. Well, I wasn't wrong. I'm no matter if I'm wrong this time here, in my opinion, I wasn't wrong. Look at this TSO breakout play, and I posted this on Power Plan Trades on August the 7th, and this survived even the China. That's analysis, strong analysis, and this was only, and this is out of a small select few that I picked, that I spit out. TSO was in a small handful of picks, not out of 10 or 20. Well, this was a plan, by the way. I had a plan, and more likely if the stock, most likely with the market cooperates, that it will hit this 112 target minimum, probably even more. Power to trade, baby. I mean, this is all happened in such, and even what Apple did is incredible. What it did, it verifies, in my opinion, strong analysis skills. And whether this does this or not, I'm still going to honor what I'm saying over here, unless people tell me otherwise. But I think no matter, I can easily say that I'm really proud of how well this. I checked those. I can tell you, people, with all due honesty, that if someone even held on to these 120 calls, even though I didn't, do you know that today's close, those 120 calls are profitable from this day here? I'll tell you here. From this day here, can you imagine if it survived all this from this low, and the person is still in profits based on what I said on August the 3rd, with the China factor included? Simply amazing. That's what I think, and it's up to, I think, if someone's open-minded enough to see that. Follow me for great advice. Check out what other breakout plays. It's not just Apple. It's tons of other stuff, like I showed you in TSO. Thanks for listening. Like the video.